Hello, welcome to day 28, and today's intention is to practice mindfulness. So let's get started. Hello, welcome to day 28 of our Intentions Instead of Resolutions yoga. And today's intention is for mindfulness, or to practice mindfulness. And with mindfulness, that can mean many things. We could take things super easy with our yoga, or we can just focus in on our breath, fueling our movements in order to be mindful in those movements. So that is what today's intention is all about. And hopefully this will give us the tools that we need to just be able to be mindful of everything that we do in daily life. So as you notice, I've started in standing. So we're going to start in standing at the top of our mats. So go ahead and go to the top of your mat. We're going to start in mountain pose. So you want to have your feet digging into the mat, and also simultaneously imagining that you're trying to rip your mat in half. So that should engage all of the muscles in your legs. Next, we are going to suck our navel to our spine. So that will engage the abdominal wall. And with our hands, we're just going to have them in prayer position at our hearts. And once we start moving, you're going to breathe in as we do our first movement and out as we go into the second movement, and then alternating between them. So we're going to take a deep breath in as we reach down with our hands and then sweep them up to the sky, up into volcano pose. Then place your hands together and breathe out as you bring your hands back down to your heart. So we're going to do that a few more times. So breathing in as we sweep our hands up and overhead. Breathe out as we bring our hands in prayer position to our hearts. Breathe in and out. So I'm breathing out through my mouth. It's been very hot summer. So that helps you release body heat by breathing out through your mouth. So I would recommend that if you are in a very hot environment right now. So breathing in and out. And one last time, deep breath in and out. Now, the next time we're going to go up into volcano pose, we're going to go directly to forward fold with our breath out. So breathe in and out. Now we're going to place our hands on the mat and step back with your right foot and lower your knee to the mat. And place your foot where the top of your foot is in contact with the mat. And we're going to sweep our hands up and overhead and a slight back bend. You can maintain your balance by squeezing your thighs to the center line. And breathe out as we lower our hands. And this time we're going to step back with our left foot and lower to our forearms. Now we're going to interlace our fingers, and we're going to take 5 deep breaths while we're holding forearm plank. So breathe in and out. Feel that shake. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Suck your navel to your spine for support. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Now we're going to lower our knees to the mat and rise up to where our hands are at the edges of our mat. And we're going to peel our tailbone up and back, down dog. And this time we're going to step up to the front of the mat and we're going to sweep our hands up. This time have your feet together. We're going to take a deep breath in as we go up to volcano pose. Breathe out as we bring our hands back to prayer position. So we're doing that at sequence again. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. You can keep your eyes closed if you feel that you have good balance. Breathe in and out. This time we're going to go into a forward fold as we breathe out. So breathe in to volcano and out as we go into our forward fold. And this time I'm keeping my legs straight. You can have them bent to give you a deeper stretch in this area, or you can keep them straight to get a better stretch in your back. And now we're going to lower our hands to the mat, and this time stepping back with our left foot. Place your knee on the mat. Have your foot, the top of your foot in contact with the mat, and breathing in, up to crescent lunge, slight back bend. Breathe out as we come back down to the mat. Now curl the back toes under. Step back with that right foot and lower to forearm plank. And we're going to take a couple of really deep breaths in. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One last time. Breathe in and out. Now lower your knees to the mat. And this time we're not going up into down dog. What we're going to do instead is bring our legs together, our feet together especially. Toes curled under. We're going to lift up, letting our knees go out to either side of our mat, almost like a froggy pose. And we're going to reach forward with our hands and taking a deep breath in as you look forward. We're going to bring our chin to our chest as we breathe out. This is a garland pose. It's great for balance. And it's also very good for focus, to be able to keep from losing our balance off of our toes. Then with those hands, guide them back. And what we can do here is raise our hands up to prayer position at our chest. We can have our hands on our knees, or we can keep our hands on the mat to keep our balance. It all depends on where you are today. I encourage you to try getting the hands up off the mat. So even if it's just one, bring one hand up and maybe have your thumb at your breastbone, and then maybe bring the other up, and then that puts our hands immediately in prayer position. And just focus on something out in front of you. to help you keep your balance. Now, instead of going down the front, we're going to place our hands behind us and getting centered on the mat. We're going to go into a shoulder stand. So this takes a lot of focus as well. So what we're going to do first is lower to our backs, and we're going to do it as slowly as we can. So with your hands out in front of you, you can have your hands together or apart. You can point your toes as kind of a counterweight. As we go down, you want to try to roll down as slow as you can. Then to start, we're going to raise our knees up to our chest. Then lift your feet up to the sky and lean forward. Your feet would come forward like this, almost like a plow. Keep your hands on the small of your back and lift your toes to the sky. This is really, an inversion is really good for circulation. And in order to hold it, you have to be mindful of every move that your body makes so as you don't lose your balance and lose the pose. Now, we can also go a little higher, trying to keep our legs straight. Now we're going to lower very slow. You can go ahead and have your feet go all the way over into a plow. And then rolling back on that spine as slow as you can. You can use your hands to guide your hips down. And then we're going to cross our legs and roll up to a seated position. And this is how we're going to end our practice today. And what we're going to do is place our hand on our heart, our left hand on our heart rather, and our right hand on our abdomen. And with your eyes closed, we're going to take 5 deep breaths in and out. So breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. So I hope this practice brings you peace and gives you the tools to be mindful of your actions and the decisions that you make, not just in the upcoming week, but as we grow. Remember, this whole practice is about growth and transformation. And now it's time to be mindful of each thing that we do. So I will see you again next time. Bye.